We're giving our ankles and knees a little bit of a break. So you're going to step and reach just to get the body into motion here. I want you to start to focus on length and core engagement and breathing. Those are the three focuses to just sort of keep in the back of your mind as we move from start to finish through this workout. We've done a bunch of bigger, higher intensity, higher impact workouts, including the rowing. So just giving your body that little bit of extra love today. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. All right, into stepping butt kicks. So the right heel comes up, kick your own butt, left heel comes up. So we are going to throw in some pretty specific ab movements here, but we'll work through a lot of flow, a lot of one movement into the next, but just know that that core is going to get a workout. You will feel it. All right, upper body's nice and loose here. Really focusing on getting those heels up as high as you can for 3, 2, and 1. All right, into high kick, so up to the front. Again, taking it nice and slow. And again, thinking about length here, right? So keeping that leg nice and straight, trying to get the toes up to meet your hands rather than bringing the hands down to meet the toes. And again, core stays engaged, so you're tucking that tailbone. Focusing on taking full deep breaths, filling your torso with air. Let's go one more kick each side. Back to the center and then knees to chest. So pull up and in, height nice and tight. So throughout the workout, we're going to throw in little stretches here and there after the exercises that are specifically ab-oriented, because the work intervals are going to be longer. So we're going to need that little break to sort of give the muscles just a little bit of a rest. All right, go ahead and add that hip opener in when you're ready. So that knee to chest, open and drop. Nice. Good balance too. Boom, and down. Each movement stays super purposeful and focused. Getting a sense for how the body is feeling head to toe this morning. Let's go one more each side. Awesome. And drop, shake it out. All right, nice wide stance here. We're going to start with windmills. So right hand is going to lead you down to the floor, down to the front side of the right ankle. And then pull up through that left arm and over to the other side. You're going to take it nice and slow. Yeah, awesome angle. And then pull straight up through that right hand. Excellent. You can feel that stretch through the lower back, and then the strength it takes to pull yourself back up to that standing position. Last one here. And pull. Awesome. All right. And pull up to the top. Awesome. So we're going to go into forward fold. Same pace, same focus, same conscious stretch as you move your body deeper and deeper into that forward fold position. Hopefully waking up all of the muscles in the lower back, the hamstrings and the glutes. And again, continuing to focus on breathing and core engagement all the way throughout. Last reach right here. And then you stand it up to the top. Bring your feet together and loop your hands just in front of the body and just gentle rotations here. Right to left. Using your linked fingertips to sort of pull yourself from one side to the other. Rotating the spine in either direction. From the hips up. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Back to the center, release and shake things out. So we're gonna hit the mat first for the first part of the workout. So mat is set up again, no weights needed. We're gonna be down on the mat on our backs in tabletop position. So mat's down. And let's rock and roll into this. So we're gonna get started with abs. First, a couple of super ab-focused exercises. We're gonna go tabletop to leg lower. So knees up over the hips, hands at your sides for balance. And you're just gonna kick out one heel to the mat, one heel to the mat, taking it nice and slow. And again, this is all about focus, right? So no rushing through the reps. You're truly just going to pull your lower back down into the mat and focus on that nice, slow pull and feel those abs warm up for you. And this is one of those longer ab intervals where we're going to get a little stretch in between exercises. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest just for a quick little pull there. And then we're going to be back up in tabletop, knees back in the same place, arms straight up at the ceiling. We're going to go alternating dead bug. So that lower back down into the mat, and you're going to drop the left leg, right arm, back up to the center, and then opposite side. So again, lower back needs to stay connected to that mat. That core stays engaged. And you're taking this nice and slow. We're not counting reps, we are counting quality. Breathing through it. Inhale as you reach, exhale as you come back to the center. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to a quick knee hug, and then you're going to roll it up onto your sit bones. So we're going to push from the mat into reverse tabletop here. So hands down on the mat, feet planted solidly on the mat. All you're going to do is squeeze the glutes and lift into that reverse tabletop, back down to the mat. Lift. And back down. And this is about the core. This is about that glute lift. Usually when we're in this position, we're doing some sort of tricep exercise. Not today. So you should start to feel the glute muscles engage from the top of the hamstrings, cross the glutes, and into the lower back. You can keep your eyes closed so that you really focus on that hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, last rep. And down to the mat. From the same position, we're going to go into a bit of a reach here. So you're going to alternate sides. You're going to lift up and reach. So if you plant your right hand behind you, you're going to lift your butt up off the ground, and you're going to reach over that right shoulder with the left hand. And back to the mat. Left hand down, reach up. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. And this is the perfect place to say that reminder of we're looking for length here, just as much as control and engagement. Reach. Nice. Excellent. Great rotation. Breathing through it. Awesome. Let's do one more each side. Lift and reach. Awesome. Last one. And down. All right. We're going to flip it over to the left side. We're going to go into a side plank. So again, super focus on the core. Left elbow down. Go ahead and lift yourself up into that plank position. We're just going to start with a hold. Lock in form here. Keeping the hips nice and high. And then you're going to start with that scoop. So you're going to scoop the right arm underneath the torso, underneath the rib cage. Twist. And then back up to the ceiling. Yeah. Twist. And then reach. So a ton of core strength, a lot of mobility here through the shoulder as well. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips down. Go ahead and take a couple seconds to relax. Shift it over to that right side. So right elbow is down. And again, we're just going to lift and find that positioning first. Quick hold, keeping those hips high and finding our balance. Finding the positioning that works for your body. Exactly. And then start that scoop. So you're going to reach under and then rotate back to that T. Always hitting that side T. Nice and controlled here. Slow and steady as always. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips to the mat. Whew. All right, we're going to give the shoulders a little bit of a break. We're going to go into a V-sit position. And we're going to do leans here. You're going to start with your fingertips behind the head in that sort of prisoner hold. And you're going to lean right elbow down towards that right shin. Center. Left elbow down towards that left shin. And center. And then you're going to lean it forward as far as you can go. And then nice straight back up to the top. So right, left, and center. Taking it nice and slow. Excellent. This is going to turn from strength into pure stretch, after this last series of leans. Awesome. So after that final center lean, you're going to sit it up nice and tall. We're going to just turn this into a quick stretch. So take a deep breath, reach for that ceiling, and just lean it forward into the V-set just for a second here. I want you to focus on breathing through it. So exhale and see if you can crawl the fingertips forward a little bit. And again, thinking length here, right? So not just pressing down towards the ground, but reaching that body, reaching those fingertips away from your tailbone. 3, 2, and 1. Sit up really nice and slowly. Pull your body back up into that sit position, nice and tall. Awesome. You're going to bring your legs together and fingertips behind you to support you. Go ahead and bend the knees. Keep the heels on the mat. And we're just going to lean back into your hands. And you're going to tilt to the right, through the center, over to the left. So keep the core engaged. The hips are going to lift a little bit as you rotate those legs. And you want to feel the rotation through your lower spine, but keep your upper abs engaged if possible here. Again, breathing through it. We're going to go right from this knee drop into a kick out. So we've got 10 seconds to go here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to the center. Crunch those knees all the way in, and then kick them all the way out. Crunch it in, and then kick it out. And as you kick out, yeah, beautiful. You're looking for that hollow body hold. Love how the torso drops, and the heels stay nice and low. This looks so good. Nice. And again, all about that control, right? So when you reach that length, turn your focus to your ab muscles to pull yourself back into the center. Squeeze. Nice. 5, 4, 3. Let's do one more rep. Nice. Excellent. All right, relax out of the crunch. We have a couple more exercises before we get a real break. We're going to be back into modified side plank. So that means knees down, ankles together. What you're going to do is you're going to lift the hips up off the mat and you're going to reach the top limbs away from each other. And then back all the way to the ground. Yep. And then hips all the way. Yeah, there you go. Reach. And then bring it in. So that long reach, and then that quick pause on the mat. Nice, excellent. Breathing with it. We're gonna go right from here. We're gonna stay on this side, and we're gonna switch into sort of a side crunch, oblique workout in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so hips to the mat. You're going to straighten both legs, and this time, so what I would do is keep the elbow on the mat, left hand supports in front of your body, and you're going to lift the legs up off the ground and down. So they're a little bit in front of you. If that helps you to keep the balance, yeah, there you go. Slight bend at the hips. Left hand supporting, right hand supporting. And this is all about that leg lift. There you go, nice. See if you can stay balanced with those hips facing forward, the shoulders facing forward. And hitting those lower obliques. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. All right, over to the right side. So we're going to get back into that modified plank positioning. So knees together, ankles together, and left elbow on the mat. You're going to lift, reach, and then bring it back down to the mat. Yeah, exactly. So looking for that length with the lift, and then that quick pause to give your body just a second to reset. So you really can stay connected to each rep as it comes. Awesome. Breathe through it. Take your time. Awesome. 5, 4, 3. Let's get one more rep in. Reach and bring it in. Nicely done. All right, so left elbow stays down. Feet straighten out. Right hand goes to the mat to give you a little bit of support, and you're going to lift and relax. Lift and relax. And again, trying to keep that upper body nice and in control. Held strong as those legs lift and right back down to the mat. Excellent. Last exercise before a quick water break. We're actually going to start the next round on our feet. Excellent. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Go ahead and relax the body completely. Grab some water. And we're going to actually be up on our feet. So some of the muscles, ab muscles, hips, glutes that are feeling a little tight from all that ab work, we're going to stretch that out right now. Whew, okay. So mats stay down. You're going to start in a nice wide position. We're going to work in a little bit of full body work here, turning the attention to a bit more of a stretch, kind of pulling away from that specific ab work, okay? So nice wide stance. We're going to go reach to one side, stand tall, sumo squat, and then reach. So that reach comes into play, sumo, stand, and reach. And again, looking for that length again. Even on the sumo squat, think about the stretch in the muscles, how it differs from a regular squat. Those hips open up a little bit more muscles are involved. Nice gentle flow here for the second part of this workout. Let's do one more rep, squat to reach. All right, go ahead and keep the feet about shoulder width apart. Take a deep breath in, reach for the ceiling. Push your butt back and reach for the ground. And we're just going to move between this bottom part of the deadlift into that Frogger squat. So this is a familiar stretch. And you're just going to take it slow and purposeful. And again, getting back into that breathing focus. And we're going to quickly work our way back down to the mat here. So from this Frogger stretch, we're going to stay on the mat. So we have about 10 seconds left here. All right, so from Frogger, from that deep squat, you're going to adjust your hands so you're comfortable, and you're going to straighten that left leg out. So that right knee, yeah, exactly. So the right knee is facing forward here. We are going to twist if you can. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to rely a lot on your hands here to give you support. You're going to lift up slightly so you can twist into the deep lunge. And then you're going to lift your hips again. Use your hands to rotate back to that Cossack lunge. So the knee facing forward and the side. Yep, exactly. Awesome. All right, so one more rotation over, up and over, and this time you're going to stay in that right side deep lunge. So this time the knee is facing forward, left leg stretched out back behind you, and we're going to turn this into a rotation. So deep lunge on that right side. There you go, nice. And you're going to rotate, lifting the right hand up towards the ceiling, and back towards the mat. Alternating sides here. Pushing your body to figure out the balance mechanisms with either side of rotation. And again, taking it super slow here. So the point is not reps. The point is the quality. So if that means you do 1 rep or 2 reps, that's fine. As long as you're figuring out how your body feels in that movement pattern. Excellent. 1 more rotation. And then back to the mat. And you're gonna drop that back. Yeah, there you go. All right, we're gonna give that front leg a little bit of a break. You're gonna sit it back, so just sitting the hips back so you can stretch that front leg. And then you're gonna push the body weight forward again into that hip flexor stretch. And we're gonna go back and forth. So that hamstring to hip flexor stretch. And again, taking our time here. We're doing plenty of exercises that are actually asking quite a bit of the muscles. So to work in these nice slow stretches in between, super beneficial. Work through it here. Awesome. So getting ready, we're going to drop into 90-90 here. Awesome. So from the position you're in, from that kneeling position, use your fingertips to gently lower your hip to the right. Yep. Awesome. Awesome. So front leg straight out in front. Bend at a 90 degree. If you feel comfortable with it, you can lift those hands up off the ground, but what I want you to focus on is keeping the hips nice and level, keeping the shoulders nice and level as well. Just a quick hold here. And we're going to rotate to the left. So you're going to pick your knees up off the ground. You're going to push your feet into the ground and rotate all the way over. So big hip mobility there. Now we're going to reverse direction the exercises that we just did. We're going to reverse direction that with the left leg in front. So with the hands on the ground to help you, go ahead and push yourself back up into the half kneeling position with the left leg in front. And again, you're going to alternate between that hamstring stretch and that hip flexor stretch. And just pay attention to what your body is telling you. If one of these feels a little bit more useful than the other right now, you can linger there. We've got plenty of time in this stretch interval. Benefits to mobility work their way into everything that you do. All right, and when you come back into that hip flexor stretch, you're gonna pick the back knee up off the ground. So you're into that deep lunge with the left leg forward, and you're gonna start with those rotations again. So lifting the left arm up to the ceiling, long stretch, back to the mat. Alternating sides here, and again, taking your time, getting a really deep sense of how your body is feeling in this stretch. Breathing through it. Nice. Good rotation. Steady pace. All right, one more rotation. All right, both hands on the mat. We're going to be in that deep lunge. I want you to let your knee come forward in the lunge. Tilt your hips forward, push them forward. From there, you're going to rotate up and over into that Cossack lunge. So you're going to rotate into your hips. Yep. There you go, that knee facing forward. Excellent. So we're going to go backward and do that full rotation one more time. So you're going to push up off the left toe, rotate your body to the left into that deep lunge. There it is. Nice. And then lift the hips up and rotate on that left foot back to your center, back into your hips, into that Cossack lunge. Nice. Awesome job. All right, and we're going to push ourselves back into a forward fold. So you're just going to push yourself back to the center. Give that leg a little bit of a break. Yep, awesome. And walk the feet in just a little bit so that you're feeling really comfortable in this forward fold. And you're going to twist the torso to the right side, walking those hands over to meet the foot. Through the center and over to the left side. Through the center, back over to the right side. One more time over to the left. And then back to the center and hold. All right, from this position, we're gonna walk the heels and toes all the way to the center and stay in forward fold. Let the tension out of your neck and your jaw. And you're gonna walk your hands all the way out into Cobra, dropping the hips gently to the mat. Excellent. So from this Cobra hold, we're going to bring a little bit of ab work back in, but we're going to still focus primarily on mobility and length. But you're going to move from this Cobra position to downward dog and back. So pushing up, nice and gentle, and then drawing the hips back down to the mat. And again, the number of reps that you get in does not matter. The quality of movement is what you want to focus on, how your body is feeling, moving from one position to the next, and then finding that position and locking it in. Awesome. Let's do one more time up into downward dog. One more time, pull yourself all the way forward into Cobra, and go ahead and sit with it for a few seconds here. Go ahead and pull your hips back into child's pose. Go ahead and scoop that left arm underneath the right side of the body, thread the needle. Reach back to the center and scoop that right arm under. Back to the center. Relax. When you're ready, you can sit it up, eyes closed, roll the shoulders back. Gentle roll of the neck, and just release any tension left in the body. Kicking butt. Nice job.